we're gonna go bonkers bananas. Okay, all right. I know. Oh, gee whiz, Arthur. You and your horrible, laggy, skippy voice it's just a little bit too much for me to handle. And I'll be absolutely frank with you guys. I think that, while I really enjoy this game, I think the thing that I'm looking forward to the most, and God, I sure hope it happens. You know, I'm afraid if I mention it, I might jinx it, and it won't happen. But I really want there to be another, cutscene. Like, probably worse than anything, I would love for there to be another cutscene. Hey, let's give this, let's give the postman his tissue box back. I'm sure he's aching to just blow his nose.
Well done, Arthur. You've got the missing package. Here's another reward.
By the way,
for
notice
you.
the well-labeled bag in the bottom left-hand corner. In case you couldn't tell that was a bag, they were kind enough, the good people in the Elwood City Post Office were kind enough to label it as a bag. So that way the imbecile postman, who is so dumb that he is constantly leaving parcels all over the place, any which way but loose, including in Muffy Crosswire's backyard, which is like, hey, postman, what were you even doing in Muffy Crosswire's backyard? That's a little strange. Oh my god. There's Binky. Hey, the music is different when we're building the Stage 3 racer. Didn't even notice. Way to go, yeah, Arthur's scratching his head in agreement. He didn't notice either. But Arthur is just, he's a dreamer. He is a Supertramp dreamer. His head is always in the clouds. His feet are also, in the clouds as well. But his midriff is typically somewhere in the mesosphere. I don't know. One of those spheres. Okay, I'll be quite frank with you guys. I'm afraid to accept the Binky quest. The last one was so scary. If you'll recall, the last one was so scary that I diarrheaed all over myself. There was diarrhea all over the place. And I don't really want a diarrhea again. There was just so much diarrhea. Frankly, I wouldn't even know if there would be any diarrhea left. The diarrhea, the sheer amount of diarrhea, it just boggles the mind. Even the most veteran of diarrhea scientists would look at the sheer amount of diarrhea and go, humana, 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 look at all that diarrhea! And I would say, nope. Alright, well anyways. See, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. I've got my Diet Coke. I have to stay hydrated with these live streams. It's a beautiful day. If he wants me to walk through the spooky haunted courtyard, at least I know. Look at the sky.
You? What are you doing here?
Just checking up on you. How are you going to brag when you're going downhill in your new
I don't
car?
like how DW randomly checks up on me.
Parachute or something.
You know what? Frankly, I would rather take my chance with the ghouls and goblins than deal with DW's terrifying telepathic mind games. Oh my lord! I had no idea my sister was touched in that sense. I had no idea she was touched by an angel. And by angel I mean Satan. Probably, of course, Satan is.
Say, Arthur, could you help me?
See, look at that, the weather!
No problem, Binky.
After you made it through the cemetery shortcut last time, I thought I could do it. I was wrong.
Don't sweat it, Binky.
Yeah, but this time I left my clarinet in the middle of the path, and...
Say no more. I'll be right back.
Say no more, I'll do all of your work for you. Binky, you dumb idiot. You know that this place is haunted. How do I get that? I want to get that. I'm curious to see what happens if... Oh. I'm curious to see what happens if I let my spookometer max out. Like, will Arthur, like, piss his pants and, like, start sucking his thumb? And just, like... I don't know. I don't know what he would do after that. Hey, it's another CD. Okay, so Binky, you knew the place was haunted in advance, yet you came running through here with your clarinet, and you left it behind, just like you left your idiot backpack that probably didn't even have anything in it except for I'm guessing I'm guessing probably a girl's dollies, just a bunch of girls' dollies, because as we all know, Binky Barnes is a big dumb baby. But regardless, why did you even feel like you had to bring your clarinet to the graveyard in the first place? Graveyards are no places for clarinets. As we all know, the nothing angers a spirit more than the sound of an amateur clarinet player, even though Binky Barnes is in fact, as anyone who is literate in the show can tell you, Binky Barnes is in fact a very accomplished clarinet virtuoso.
Back! Oh no!
Oh no! My spookometer, guys. I really want to see what happens if I let my spookometer run out.
Look out! Didn't seem to make it that time.
You can try again, Arthur.
That's true. I'll find your clarinet, Binky.
Then try again. Do it again, Arthur. Play it again. One more time. That's fine. I'm willing to do that one again. I really enjoy running through the, this eerie, boo-boo, graveyard. I think it's really, I think it's just outstanding. Okay, here we go. The weather cleared up again, at least, thank God. At least the weather will be nice and clear for this graveyard run. Then we shouldn't have any problems with this one at all. We'll be able to get the clarinet. We'll be able to shove it into. We'll be able to grab the clarinet. We'll go out on the other exit of the graveyard.
Hey, Arthur,
We'll take the clarinet. We'll shove it in his fat fucking face, and we will make him play a little ditty for us. And all the time that we're playing, all the time that Binky is playing the ditty, we will be throwing those little crackers that you get like at Trader's Village, and you throw the pop-pops. We'll be throwing pop-pops at him, and he'll like try and stop, but we'll be like, no, keep playing that etude in E flat major, and then Binky Barnes will just like start crying as we're throwing the pop-pops at him, and then all of the and then that tombstone back there, that tombstone will be in the background, and he'll just be giving us a big old thumbs up as we're harassing the shit out of Binky as he's playing a beautiful lilting melody for us on his clarinet. But you know what? That's what he gets for having the stupidity to bring a clarinet into a graveyard. It's like the old saying always goes, fool me once, shame on you. Bring a clarinet into a graveyard once, shame on me. But leave something in the middle of the graveyard twice, give me parts for a Soapbox derby car. It was a very strange aphorism. I believe it was first coined by Benjamin Franklin in one of the first printings of Poor Richard's Almanac. But see, as is evidenced, there's his golden clarinet.
I am out of here.
Oh, it looks no. Oh, it's a whole new set of goblins. It's a whole new set of hobgoblins. Now they're hiding. They've got a little clubhouse that they're hiding out in. That's awful. They're organized. The hobgoblins have unionized, guys. The hobgoblins have unionized, and they're going to start bargaining to make they're going to start bargaining perhaps to make working wages for union members, like to give them a 1% increase in spooktacularness.
What a relief. I was beginning to wonder how I would practice without it. Thanks, Arthur.
You wouldn't.
I'll be right back.
Okay, I'll be here.
Since the last car body I had seemed to help, I looked and just found this one. Will it do?
Oh yeah, that's terrific. Thanks, Binky.
Binky, you sure do seem to have a lot of car bodies lying around. Oh man, that is actually looking very handsome. Very handsome. Well, Binky, I was about to say, you are an accomplished clarinet virtuoso, but at the same time, any rube, any buffoon can tell you that it is very hard to practice the clarinet without a clarinet. There should have been no wondering how you would have practiced. You should have just given up on your dreams. All of the practice that you've done. Okay, I'm pressing X to continue. The Stagel Racer is starting to look very, very, very nice. It's starting to look very sexy, very sleek, very intuitively designed. And I, for one, cannot wait to bebop around the track. No, I do not want to save your game. Why would I want to save your game anyways? I cannot wait to bebop around the Soapbox Derby track in the Stagel Racer, in the Stagel L, the Stagel Class L Racer. And then what I would do with it is I would jump a fence and I would go hang out with the cow. I would forsake the rest of the game and just spend the rest of my life hanging out with the cow. Oh, get ready, I'm talking into the bottle, guys. Here comes the bottle. This is the bottle talking. It's just the bottle talking. Forget it. If I say anything hurtful, it's just the bottle talking. That's a little functioning alcoholic humor for you guys out there. All right. So there's Binky. He's looking pleased as punch. He does not appear to be playing his clarinet right now. I don't know what happened. It's probably, for all we know, it's probably in the fucking graveyard again. But he's on his own. My one regret is that we will not be able to force him to play it while we throw firecrackers, while we throw lit firecrackers at him. Okay, so, I'm more than willing to bet we're gonna go into the Elwood City Library. I'll bet my sister, DW, is probably gonna be there.
Have you been practicing your jumping?
A little? Why?
You might find that you can jump over things that you can't walk around. It's easier to jump over skunks than walk into them.
Okay, so if DW is an all-powerful telepathic child savant, at least she is at least sometimes she is benevolent. At least sometimes she is able to provide us with helpful information instead of just harassing us psychically. Well, but right now I predict DW and her hollow pupils are hanging out in the Elwood City Library right now. Her enormous pulsing superhuman brain is attempting to engorge itself on all of the human knowledge contained herein. And I, for one, can't wait to see it. I predict that's what we will encounter in here, and then I also predict that my mom, Mrs. Reed, will also have lost track of her infant daughter again, and I will have to run all around the library looking for her infant daughter, which sounds like an absolute treat. And then I'm gonna find her, and she's gonna reward me with wheels. Because these people are just really fucking into Soapbox Derby parts lately. I mean, if I were to ask my mom, like my mom IRL...
Have you found all of the information you're looking for, Arthur?
I think so. Where's baby Kate?
Maybe she went this way. I don't see her.
Can you two help me find her? We can't leave without her.
I'll go this way. You go that way, Arthur. And be careful.
Again! You've
Hey,
abandoned
look,
your
it's a
infant
parcel.
daughter.
We
This is...
can claim a reward if we return this parcel to the delivery office.
Yeah, I know. We return it to the delivery man, and he says, "Wow, hey, way to go, kid. Way to do my job for me. Here's $10. Hey, it's baby Kate! Hey! Hey!
Found her. She was
Hey,
reading
baby.
a book about quantum physics.
You're a good big brother. Say,
And you're a
you're
bad
still looking
actual
for real wheels
mother."
to your little racing car, aren't you?
I sure am.
Well, I found these in the garage and was going to give them to you later. But now is a good time. Here you go.
You're the best, Mom.
You're the best at giving me stuff for free, but Give her a baby and she will not. Give her a baby in a library. And it's a library. It's not like it's exactly sensory overload for Mrs. Reed. It's a very quiet place, and it looked like they were the only ones there, so there is no excuse. Not that there's any excuse to let your baby get away from you, but there's absolutely no excuse for Mrs. Reed tonight. So, way to go, Mom. I will be certain to call the police as soon as I get a chance. I predict that we will now be forced into the Soapbox Derby race. No, I don't want to save my game. Looks like we've got all the pieces. I don't know what else we could possibly be lacking. Probably nothing good, if anything at all, for that matter. Oh, and there's another thing.
Ta-da! Ladies and gentlemen, we now have all of the car parts. A defining moment. Let's get to work.
He called me a lady. Oh, Arthur, I'm sure we'll win now.
Thanks for stopping by. See you later, Arthur. Ready?
That sounded sarcastic. I'm
Steady,
sure we'll win now.
go.
Oh, wow. Oh, woof.
Excellent.
Oh. This is the ultimate driving machine, guys. Actually, oh, this is not bad. Wait, hey, what's up, cow? Oh, what's up, cow? I will own you someday. You will be mine. You will be my mind slave. I will get DW to imprison you, in a chamber of your own psyche. There can be no greater torture than to be imprisoned forever, within your own thoughts. But either way, speaking of my own thoughts, I was just thinking to myself the other day, after I got done playing with it. For some reason, I was able to do the entire live stream. What was that, like 2 days ago, something like that? I did the entire live stream, and not once did it dawn on me that in the very beginning, this Soapbox Derby, and also the barn from which we've been launching it, this is Brain's dad's barn.
There's an old soapbox racer in my dad's barn.
Since when does Brain's dad have a barn? Why would he have a barn? He runs an ice cream shop. There's no reason for him to have a barn. Besides, he's the brain. That's not a very brainy thing to just have lying around as a barn.
Excellent.
Okay, I was about to say this is a lot easier to control, but I'm not 100% certain that it is. I like how every time we do this, we drive by... Who was cheering? We drive by landscape features that I have never seen before on the previous races. Like, for instance, that whole beach. Where did that beach come from? That wasn't there the last time we did this track. It must be, it's probably global warming, now that I think about it. Or of course, it could be red herring. It could be red herring!
Congratulations, Arthur, on winning the Elwood City Soapbox race. And here's your trophy.
Thank you. I couldn't have done this without the help of my friends.
Is that older Arthur awarding him the trophy? Where's Pinky's ears? What is it with characters missing ears? I swear, I think that was older Arthur. I think, it's starting to get really weird.
Let's play a single player
That's
game.
it? That's the end? That was very anticlimactic. I can't believe that's the end. We still had a parcel. We never gave the parcel back to the postman. What if it had drugs in it? He needs those drugs.
If you're having trouble deciding what to do, ask an adult for help.
Adult? Is there... I'm an adult, Arthur. Don't patronize me. I'm a fucking adult. You're the child. You're the child with your Soapbox Derby race car shenanigans. And I tell you what, I've had it up to here with you. You and your monkey shines.
Ask an adult
No, I'm
for
not
help.
asking an adult for help. Okay, well anyways, I'm just gonna...
Let's get ready to race
No,
again.
no, I'm not gonna do
Let's
that.
play a single player
Okay,
game.
regardless, so that was a lot of fun, I'll admit. I actually really liked that game. It was really nice. Like I said, I love open world games. They're definitely my favorite games. I love Arthur. It's one of my favorite franchises of all time.
If you're
I love
having
the fact
trouble
that
deciding what to
DW
do,
was a
ask an adult for
psychic, telepathic, benevolent savant that would occasionally use her powers for good and would occasionally use her powers for evil. I like how when Arthur went down that track, we went to an
If you're
alternate
having
universe
trouble
where there was a
deciding what
beach
to do,
instead of
ask an adult for
hundreds
help.
of misplaced log pyramids. And then also at the very end, he gets awarded a wreath by an older version of himself. And the funniest thing, I guess, of all is that it appeared that there were, on the stand upon which he was standing and was awarded his
If you're
trophy,
having trouble
there was a
deciding
position
what
for
to
first
do,
place, a position for
ask
second
an
place, and a
adult for
position for
help.
third place. Although I can confirm with absolute certainty that I was the only person involved in that race. Not only did I see no other racers on the street, but at the same time, there was no one else on the stand, on the podium, and it really looked like there was only one trophy. Which leads me to think, again, it goes back to my original theory that perhaps Arthur has unsavory control over this town. Perhaps DW is not the only person with mind powers.
having
Perhaps
trouble
Arthur,
deciding
as
what to
alluded to
do,
earlier, perhaps
ask an
Arthur
adult for
also
help.
is a child tyrant with uncontrollable and terrifying mental abilities. And as such, they coddle him by allowing him to win first prize in a mockery of a soapbox derby
If you're
race
having trouble
against
deciding
no one.
what to do,
This
ask
game
an
has
adult
levels,
for
that's
help.
probably one of the reasons why I like it so much. But other than that, it was just a lot of fun. So yeah, so I guess I'm going to call it at that. I hope you liked it. I think I'm probably going to call it for today. So no more live streams today. Probably
If
not
you're
again
having trouble
until after the
deciding what
weekend.
to
It's
do,
Friday here
ask an adult
in
for
whatever
help.
city it is that I'm in. So I'll do some more then, but like I said, I'm going to keep putting these up on YouTube, so make sure to check them out. And yeah, I guess I will see you guys later. Oh, and I forgot, the best thing of all is that I cannot figure out for the life of me how to get
If you're
XSplit
having
to
trouble
record
deciding what
my
to do,
PlayStation emulator in windowed mode, so I have to do the 1920 by 1080 screen capture, which means that, yep, hi, hello, which means that I do this, and I do, well, actually, no, I can just, oh no, get ready. Get ready for infinity mode. Whoa! Alright, whatever. I'm out. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.